guys. So this video is all about how to keep moving forward in your business even if you have a really busy family schedule going on. Okay, so if you're watching this, then you have a family. It could be one child, or it could be a whole football team of children. You might have pets to care for, a house to run, partner. So we're all mums in here. We're all really busy. Okay, and this video is for the mums that are running a business as well as running their house. So the video is going to be short and to the point, but it's going to help you to learn how you can keep moving forward with your business and your work even when you've got a lot going on at home. So quite often with us mums, we feel like it's all or nothing, and we feel like if we're not progressing with our businesses, then we're a bit of a failure, because we see that we need to bring in the money and we need to be successful, and to be successful, that is keeping that business running. But is it? For me, being successful is being happy, having happy children, a happy family life, and yes, it is bringing in the money, because the money keeps the roof over your head and it keeps you safe and secure. But we need to not put so much emphasis on the money. You know, that's just a part of the success. So what I say to a lot of women is what I'm going to tell you now. And it's a really good idea to take 5 minutes in the morning to set your intentions for the day. And there's a reason for this, because if we don't set our intentions, then as mums, we have got jobs all over the place. You know, we've got so much to do, it's ridiculous. And we're trying to juggle everything. But by setting your intentions, what you're doing is you are honing in on the important bits of the day. Okay, so you might have your big year plan for business. You might have a monthly plan. You might even have a weekly plan. But you need to have a daily plan, and that needs to be assessed every morning. Because I don't know about you, but I could have my life all planned out for the week, and then all of a sudden the dog will be poorly and I've got to take him to the vets. Or I'll even have my day planned for that day, and then one of the children will call in sick from school. Or I'll need to run one of them to a job interview or something. Things pop up all the time, you know, and as a mum, we have to drop everything and do our mummy duties, you know, so we can't just say, I'm sorry, I'm at work, I'm trying to work. You know, we don't do that because we're the mum, so we drop everything. Okay, and what can happen is at the end of the day, we then feel like we failed in our business for that day. We feel like we haven't achieved because we've been busy being a mum, which we're happy to do, but we have this feeling of not achieving what we wanted to do. And that can bring us down a bit. So we're going to set our intentions every morning. This does not need to take long. You can do it while you're having breakfast, cup of tea, you can be thinking about it while you're on the school run. And what I want you to do is scrap of paper. It doesn't need to be neat. You just write 3 things. I mean, you can choose how many things, but I don't suggest more than 3. You can make it 1 if you want. 1, 2 or 3 things that you want to do for your business that day, and keep them absolutely to the point. So for me, I'm writing my book. I would not put finish my book. That is way too broad. So I might narrow it down to write chapter 7 bullet point 2, you know, keep it short. You might write one thing you want to do for your business that day is text the lady that was interested in buying your product. Just text her back. That's one thing that you need to do. Another thing that you need to do is, maybe you've been thinking you really need to post something on Facebook. Post that post. If that post takes effort, as in you need to design a poster, then that's a bullet point. Okay, that's a bullet point all in its own. Design the poster. And then the next bullet point would be post that poster. You know, break it down into real small bits and just choose 3. That's all. So you want 3 intentions for the day for your business. And then, as I'm all about families, you want an intention for your family that day. What do you want to achieve with your partner if you have one? What do you want to achieve with your children? You know, set an intention to have some quality bonding time with your children that day. So you might put, I want to put my phone away and play with little Freddie for half an hour when he gets in from school with his Lego, because that's what he likes to do. Or you might say, I want to spend 30 minutes running around in the garden with the kids at 7 o'clock before they have their bath and bed. You know, set your intention for what you want to do for that family so that they look back when they're older and go, oh, Mum used to do that with us. That was a right laugh when Mum done that. Put it in there, because if you don't set that as an intention, it will slip by. You know you need to do these things. We all know as mums we need to do these. But if we don't make them a priority, they don't happen. Okay, so you've got your intention for business and you've got your intention for your children. I have an intention for your partner if you've got one, and that can literally be ask him how his day has been, make him a cup of tea, watch your favourite Netflix film together or series together, whatever it is that you want to do. I'm not going to go into that because that's a whole thing on its own, but set your intention for your partner. And also, what can you do for yourself that day? It could be as little as having a cup of tea and a biscuit at a set time that you like. It could be watching Countdown if you want to watch that. It could be read 15 minutes of a novel that is a guilty treat for you. It could be meditate for 10 minutes. Whatever it is, write it down, because if you don't write it down, it won't happen. Okay, so then you've got your intentions, and they're quick. You know, they're really easy things to achieve. They're short, they don't take long. And then what happens is you've got your intentions for the day, say it's a working day, and then all of a sudden you sit down, you've got your laptop open, you think, oh, I'm going to get all this done, and then the phone rings and it's the school and little Billy is sick, you've got to go and pick him up. That's just screwed your whole day. You know, you've got all these things you wanted to do for work, and poor little Billy has just thrown up, so he's got to come home and you've got to cuddle him. But because you've set your intentions and they're small and they're quick, hopefully by the time he's been sick you could have done at least one. Then you've only got 2 more things to do that are very quick. So, you know, you give him his time, you look after him, you're going to have 10 minutes spare time somewhere. You quickly do that next one. And then what happens is at the end of the day, you can at least tick off, or throughout the day, you tick off what you've achieved. And because they're very quick, you've been able to do them. You know, they're in small bite sizes, so they're easy to be achievable. And you tick them off and you feel good about yourself because you know you have done something towards your business that day. Okay? And the same with your family. You know that you have done something to build that family unit, to make everybody happy. And what happens if little Billy is not sick? You do your 3 intentions and then you just crack on with some more stuff. You know what you've got to do. But either way, it's a win-win, because you've done the main things that you wanted to do that day. So you can pat yourself on the back and say, yes, I've moved my business forward. Even if the rest of the day goes to pot and you cannot look at your phone, you can't text or mail anyone, business goes out the window. You've done the 1, 2 or 3 main things that you needed to do to push your business forward that day. Okay, so that is my top tip for helping you to feel good about your business when life goes crazy and you just can't do as much as you want to do. Just take that pressure off yourself. You know, there's no rush. Money flows in, it flows out, and as long as we accept that, we will always be okay. The universe has got our back. You know, we are not going to be homeless on the street if we don't make those 5 calls, or if we don't, you know, do those 5 posts on Facebook at that critical time. We're not going to be homeless because of that. We have to take a deep breath, just do what we can, and enjoy the process. If we're not enjoying our process, our family life, our everyday, what the fuck is it for? You know, who wants to look back when they're 50, 60 and go, well, I've got an amazing business, but my kids don't appreciate me because I was never there for them. I'm getting divorced because I never spent any time with my husband. You know, we don't want that. We're doing all this for our children, so let's not kid ourselves. Let's actually do it for our children. Let's spend some time with our kids like we promised them we would. If we're working from home, we wanted to do it because we want to be around our kids. So let's be around our kids, you know, let's put our phones away occasionally and actually spend some time with our children, because that's what we want. But we also want to move our businesses forward. So hopefully that will help you. Set your intentions, 3 things for business, 3 things for your family. 1 for your kid, 1 for yourself, 1 for your husband if you've got one. Okay? If you get stuck, just call, ask me. This is mentoring, okay? This is just me helping you to find ways to improve your business. Coaching is if you say to me, I can't do that. It's not possible. Well, of course it's possible, but you've got something stuck there that's stopping you from doing it. And coaching is finding out why you're stuck. What's causing that limiting belief? What's causing you to not be able to move on with that will make your life easier? Okay, so that's coaching, and I can help with coaching. Mentoring, I'm going to try and do on my videos. So this has been just over 10 minutes, so I'll just keep it short. Hope it's been helpful. If you could let me know in the comments if it has, then I'll know I'm on the right track. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.